Welcome to Abernathys
Afterhours. The shop's closed now.
That's how it is.
What's going on?
I made those naughty word necklaces.
Yes.
That's about it.
Somebody came in specifically for the one that said butthole today.
I knew it was going to be a hit. It was the first one I made, and I was like, this is it. I'm going to have to make another 6 buttholes.
I was telling Nicole that I was listening to Maya Rudolph on Conan Needs a Friend, and she was like, yeah, I love being, she's a hormone monstrous, and she's like, I did get to say my favorite word, butthole, all the time.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So, I have to make more butthole ones.
Yeah. It's a lot of letters.
Yeah. How was the photo shoot that you did hair and makeup for today? Tell us about that.
I wish I could have done more hair and makeup.
Yeah.
But
tell us about the hair and makeup you did do.
Well, I did one girl. It was for the Dwyer and Michael's classic car calendar. It was cool because we're so involved with the car show.
Yeah.
That it was kind of like, it was nice to be a part of it in a different way.
Yeah. Well, they all kind of are interlayered, like connected.
Yeah.
Like that car calendar comes out at the QCCA Rod and Custom Show that we have a pinup contest. It's like, it's very convoluted.
Yeah. And I actually got to talk to Klinger, and I don't know if that was maybe the first time I've actually
Was he not the one who did our commercial?
No, that was Bill Stage.
Oh, okay.
But he's super cool and really, really nice.
We see Goose a lot because he is a hockey coach and a duck hockey coach as well. So we see him at all the hockey events and stuff. And it was kind of funny. We listened to a lot of Dave and Darren, and they were talking about the movie that you worked on.
Megafault.
Yes, Megafault. Who was the star of that movie?
It was Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy. Did you ever get to touch Brittany Murphy's hair?
I did.
You
did?
I
got to hang out with her, and I drove her mom around town. We went shopping together.
Where did you take Brittany Murphy's mom?
Fucking Dillard's, because there's nothing here.
Yeah, you could have at least taken her to Von Mar.
Well, we were in the mall. We went to the mall. We went to Dillard's. They were looking for something very specific. Whatever. But no, I got to hang out with her. She was actually super nice to me, and I was one of the only people she let in her trailer.
You got to touch Clueless hair.
I did. But I didn't, I didn't actually get to do her hair. Okay. I just got to, fix it if her husband was around. Because he did
Her husband did her hair and makeup?
Mm-hmm.
He was so cool.
A makeup artist.
But anyway, so Dave and Darren are talking about Megafault, and they were talking, Goose is a main character in that movie.
I remember him being on set.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of people that worked for the radio there.
Yeah. So they were talking, they wouldn't refer to him as Goose. They were referring to him as his character's name, which I cannot remember what it is. But they're talking about, and they're just going on and on and on and making fun of him. And Joe was in the car with us, and Joe was like, who are they talking about? And I was like, it's your hockey coach, Goose. That's what they're talking about. It was funny that he even had any context to the situation, but
that was insane.
Yeah. Pretty cool opportunity.
Yeah. Well, it got me out of going to hair school. So what
you
I
did
could
that
do,
instead?
Yeah. So I got to fill in hours to go to this set and do. I didn't do hair and makeup though.
Oh.
I did costumes.
Were you did they pay you, or it was?
Yeah, I got paid.
Oh,
it was a
awesome.
job. But so at the end of it, everything was so unbelievably unorganized. I was never credited in that film for doing costuming.
I mean, imagine all the people that aren't credited.
Somebody else was.
Everything.
A whole nother name that I don't even know.
That was never even there.
No.
Maybe the person who hired you.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I was working with, or no, I wasn't working with, went to school with Taylor that owns Royalties.
Okay.
And she knew some of the radio people, like Christine, and I think she knows Goose, and she was going to do assisting with hair and makeup. And they need a costume designer. I was like, I'll do it. Just get me out of Capri, please.
I need a break from this place.
Yeah, I barely go as is. I need a break.
So when's your next? You're doing hair on your birthday? Is that what I hear?
Well, now I can't remember.
Yeah, I think you are doing hair on your birthday.
Is with Jenna?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yeah, you are doing.
It's not for you. Who's it for?
It's a private client. It's not a whole shoot. It's just one day.
Cassie.
Okay. That's the next time you're doing hair.
I think so, yeah.
Do you have anything booked beyond that?
No. No, because there's nothing going on because of COVID.
But you have a shoot coming up.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that, but also very nervous.
But you're going to do awesome.
Yeah, shooting with Roy Varga in the Chicago area. He's a pretty well-known fan. I've followed him for so many years. I've always been like, I wish.
Be cool.
But it'd be cool. But now I'm doing it. Just gonna
So
do
that's
it.
in like a few days?
It's on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
2
today's
days.
Saturday.
2 days, I guess. Yeah.
So by the time we have this out, could have photos almost.
Yeah, maybe if this is gonna make it. I don't know how Matt's gonna edit this. Bunch of random shit.
It's all garbage.
Oh, garbage. Delete the file.
So what have you finalized what you're going to wear?
Wearing a leopard print dress that's way too tight for me.
The strapless one
Yeah.
with the ruching.
Yes.
Ruching makes anything not too tight, I think.
It's very tight. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tight feeling. Like
As
I'm
it should
going.
be.
My nipples are
It'll
gonna pop
give
out.
you immediate posture.
I gotta be careful of that. Too much posture is gonna be like boing. But wearing that and then that black pleather dress. I do like it. I just
Do
need to.
not put a belt on that.
I'm not.
I'm like, I need to say it out loud so that you don't, because you
Why
will.
do you do that? You know I have a
That's like
collection
your
of
security
belts.
blanket is the belt. But the dress has
I am
such a
giving up
beautiful.
all of my
It actually,
security.
it looks like a car. You know, like it's got that natural feminine curve, and the pleather I feel like accentuates it perfectly.
Yeah.
So do not put a belt on that, please.
What do I do then, Becca?
You just nice.
I can't. We tried this. You asked me if I had allergies.
I was like, are your eyes puffy?
It's like, no, I'm smiling.
Well, when I did my very first photo shoot, you were telling me to like inhale and then on the exhale, kind of, that's when your posing should happen.
Oh, I
So
should remember that.
yeah, you should probably listen to yourself more.
Me.
And you're telling me to do A.
Yeah.
O, U.
Okay. That guy was ridiculous.
Yeah, something
That
to
is true.
compensate
If you
for.
say the vowels, that does help you
Yeah.
pose differently with your face.
But the inhale exhale thing, I think, helps me a lot.
Also, it helps puff your lips out to make it look
Oh,
better.
See, you know exactly what to do.
I
There's
also
absolutely no
read
reason-
in an email that he sent out, like posing tips and tricks, that if you put your tongue to the top of like the roof of your mouth, it like.
I've always heard that makes your chin look thinner.
And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, this isn't working. for
I've
me.
never
Doesn't
noticed a
work for me
difference.
either.
But
I tried it.
I've never noticed a difference, but you
Maybe
know,
some people. I'm like, is that connected? Not that much. Well,
it will
trying
make. If anything, it probably just gives you better posture, which might
Yeah.
elongate everything.
Yeah,
You
true.
know,
I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm nervous though.
you're gonna do great.
I'm gonna vomit.
No puking.
That'll be cute. So Becca, what'd you do this week?
Well, Matt and I have been gearing up for Iron Invasion, the invasion of vintage campers. We're so excited. Matt and I we got put in charge of doing the vintage camping for Iron Invasion, and we're really excited
That is super
because
exciting.
yeah, we've been to we have one vintage camper rally that we attend that got canceled this year. So, and normally all the car shows we go to have vintage camping, but outside of a few scenarios, like not often are all the vintage campers together. And when
Yeah.
they're all together and they're parked really close proximity, it makes more of an impact.
Is there electric on site so you guys can have
Yes.
lights and that'll be cool?
There is electric,
That's
so there's
nice.
36 electric spots and some of them even have water.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, it's like right in the middle of the fairgrounds. It's immediately, if you were like looking overhead of the fairgrounds, and the grandstands were in front of or at the, very front of the map, then it would be to the right of the dirt track.
That'll be cool.
It's going to be great.
Yeah,
Trust
whatever.
me.
That's exciting.
I
I'm
just-
excited for Iron Invasion. I'm
Yeah.
excited that it's actually going to be. We don't have to travel,
No.
which is super cool.
I'm excited to the point of nervous of like the fact that all of these people that we have like so much distance between, as far as like that they love the same cool vintage stuff that we do, that they've never been to like our area. They're coming to like our home and like, I don't know. It's
Like everybody behave and get cool shit going on.
everybody be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the Quad Cities is like this amazing place, but I feel like it's a pretty cool. It's got a really cool smattering of different alternative things.
I think there's enough cool things to go and see. Like, besides just being at Iron Invasion, which is going to be the biggest draw.
Yeah.
If you were to go off, you could see cool stuff.
For sure. And, like, being able to go to Wake or being able to, like, I don't know, if people wanted to drive out to Coal Valley, like, that would be so cool. Like, awesome antiquing there.
I still think it'd be cool for there to be a cruise downtown Davenport.
Yeah, I mean, they're talking about a cruise, I think. They talked about a cruise maybe on Thursday or Friday, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool.
Yeah. So, vintage camping, there's going to be requirements as far as, like, you can't be above or below.
Matt and I haven't been too much of a stickler on that. Like, we were even hesitant. We kind of hammered down some details this morning, but we were even having a hard time putting a specific year on it. Because it really just, I think we'd rather see, like, an 82 camper that, like, everything inside matches the year, and they have, like, lawn chairs to match, and, like, all of it, as opposed to, like, a 50s camper that's still a work in progress, you know? So we're not so specific on the year as much as you want to have, like, an overall feel for your camper and an overall setup.
Yeah. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not everybody's into... just 68, whatever.
And I think this show is good for that because it puts so much, like, focus on vans, which are really more of, like, a 70s, 80s, early 90s thing. Mm-hmm. So I know for sure there was somebody, I think that it was a camper van, had commented and said, hey, would this work? And I was like, for sure it would. So I'm hoping to see some of that. I know our friend Chad and Hannah, we call them Shanna, they have a van again, and it's got, like, a VW van that has a portion of the roof that pops up and has, like, canvas that folds up out of it. It is so cool. So it's like a second bunk for their daughter who's 6 years old. I mean, it's just so cool. I'd love to see something like that in the show. Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'm excited.
We have, like, 1 million shipments coming in.
All of a sudden, ever since we hired Miranda, all we can do is buy shit.
All we're doing is doing things.
It's weird.
So for sure, we have a shipment from Hairbrained Amanda at Period Panties, based out of Chicago.
We're getting man panties.
Yeah.
There's a
pair that man panties. There's a pair that have Ghostbusters on them, and they said bustin' makes me feel good.
Except we didn't get those because they were out.
We didn't get them?
No, they were out.
Oh!
And so I was really mad about it.
What ones did we get?
I don't remember.
It's always an ebb and flow. Like, do you remember what you ordered? Like,
it's a surprise.
How excited and high on just, like, shop life were you when you ordered this that you don't?
Pretty excited.
Yeah.
Just go.
So we have Period Panties coming in.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff from Classical Graphics coming in soon.
Oh my gosh, we had such a great meeting with Classical Graphics. Yeah,
all of the things.
We very rarely get a chance for you and I to go in person together, which makes really big difference because we get to see, like, apparel in person.
Yeah.
Feel it, touch it, like, see the lengths of things. Like, that shouldn't make such a big difference, but it totally does.
Yeah. Another reason why we should have hired somebody a long time ago.
Yeah. So we asked for their help because we wanted a design that says "sucks without Lemmy."
Yeah, I'm really
so
excited.
good. So we originally just wanted it as, like, a T-shirt, but they had kind of ideas about doing it as a long sleeve. We're kind of still feeling out apparel because what we wanted isn't available, but
yeah, we're gonna work it out because what they came up with the design, it blew me away. I was like, dang.
Chef's kiss. Good design.
Good.
So excited about that. And then, but they also kind of threw our way an idea about our weird design.
Yes.
It was like a silk jacket with, like, it's a black silk jacket with a black and red striped ribbed
white
collar.
and red.
It might be black, white, and red.
It's all of those.
All of the things. Yeah. It's like a men's unisex, like, silk jacket with a ribbed...
Like a bomber.
Yeah, bomber jacket. And it's going to say weird. In my head, I really wanted it to look like a softball jacket, so it's, like, really wide at one end, and then it kind of, like,
rolls up.
Yeah. But we'll see how that turns out. And he was talking about doing, Derek, the owner there, was talking about doing printing that looked like it was stitched.
Yeah,
that had
like it's embossed in a way.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
And also trucker hats.
I'm super excited. I think he was like right on par with us because I was like, the shittier the better.
We immediately, like, they have all these catalogs, like, all over the table, and we're like, we want it to look shittier. Worse than that. We want it to look like you bought it at a truck stop.
Please don't do it right.
And they're like, we guess we can make that
And he was
work.
like, yeah, okay, yeah.
But he was talking about using, like, an ink that kind of puffs up a little bit. I think that'll be cool.
I mean, it looks like I hope that it looks like a truck stop hat.
Yeah.
That's what I want to buy.
The squared off, worst fitting, the better.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah.
I think that was...
Foam front.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was all we talked about for classical graphics. Foxblood, I don't know if I told you about this,
What?
but so we placed an order. You
Yeah.
and I placed an order,
Yeah.
and then they messaged me and were like, "Hey, just so you know, there's some new stuff coming out."
Fuck.
And I was like, "I change everything."
Hold up. So did you redo the order?
I redid the order. Instead of getting jumpsuits, I got this dress that was like, and I think I told you about it. It's kind of like half sleeve, really fitted, and then it kind of like bells out.
I'm in for it.
It's really
I like
pretty.
it.
Really, really pretty. They also had one that was kind of like the opposite, like Victorian, like poofy sleeve until about like mid calf, and then like fitted at the bottom, like very Victorian inspired.
Mid calf.
I don't know. What is this?
Forearm.
Whatever. The
I'm like,
fuck.
that is some weird ass
Arm calf.
arm calf.
You know what I meant.
Well, if I wouldn't have seen, we're on a podcast. People can't see you touching your arm.
And then do we have any other orders coming?
No, we got our patches and pins from
All sorts of companies.
all different companies, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
Companies that we've never worked with before.
Yeah.
And it's
I
really
mean,
cool when people reach out and they're like, "We're excited to sell our stuff in your store."
Yeah, we're like, yay. And consigners always bring in stuff in.
Yes.
That's always rotating.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Jason and his team at Death Stitch have been like relentless. They are always bringing new stuff in.
That's great.
And Miranda's been super good about getting on our website. We had somebody order 3 Death Stitch shirts in
Damn.
one order this morning. So
Death Stitch is a local company
Yeah.
that takes really cool old flannels, and then they put different types of t-shirt designs on the back of them. They sew it. It's like a 4-person team, which is really cool.
yeah,
So,
I just love anything that's repurposed.
yeah.
And like t-shirts especially, like we wear through them so quickly. Like how quickly does something you love become like, well, I'm never gonna wear this again.
Yeah, you just put it in a bag and you put it in your closet like I do.
But if you put it on the flannel, I feel like it's a little bit more durable. You
Yeah.
know, can be used as outerwear. Like I don't know. It just
Right.
I love everything they do.
And they're cool people. So that
Super
helps.
cool. The coolest. The
Also
coolest.
huge supporters of Wake, so again, like
Woo woo.
everything.
Beer.
Yeah, we probably support their beer money at Wake, which is great.
There have been times where Jason has literally been like, well, this can buy me so many beers. Like, he thinks of things in translation to number of Wake beers. So, it works for them. This episode brought to you by...
Closet Witch.
Oh my gosh!
The
The
beer.
new Saison beer by Wake. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. You were right, though. It kind of... You know what it tastes like? Have you ever had that lambic from Waugh stuff? I don't know if I'm saying that right. but-
Wow, too many words for me to
Well,
know.
it's like a raspberry beer.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like
I can
that.
see that for sure.
I mean, there's berry in here. And notes of ginger.
Every time I drink a Wake beer, I'm like, oh, I'm going to make sure to rinse this out and give it to Tiffany from Revived Light to make a candle out of. And I'm supporting all the small businesses.
2.
I was like, it is my duty to drink beer, to give them to Tiffany, to turn into candles, to sell the shop. It's just a chain.
Yeah. I like it. It's good.
Jason gets paid, we get drunk, Tiffany gets candles.
Yay! And then she sells them at Abernathy's.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. I like it.
It's really good.
Yeah. I don't think we have anything else coming in. I mean, give us a couple days and then we'll...
Oh, we did place a pre-order for Hell Money Halloween items.
Was it that one that you showed me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
it's a really cool. It's a design that we haven't carried in the store before, but I ordered for myself selfishly before. It kind of looks like it used to be called the B movie, and it's all old school horror movie, like movie posters, kind of collaged together. But we've been ordering from Hell Bunny forever, and we've never placed a pre-order from them. So this is our first time doing that. I think it should be here by September, though.
Yay.
So we'll see.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah. We worked with Kylie from Bright Bat, which is super cool because she's based out of LeClaire. It's like our hometown.
Turf.
To do a like super cute version of our Siamese twins logo.
Yeah, she did a really great job.
Yeah.
So we got
I tried to draw it.
hog body.
The original concept was take our logo that your husband Joe Perez drew, conjoin you and I as conjoined twins.
Yes.
Not too complicated. It's like really simple, like tattoo flash style art. And I was like, I'm just gonna redraw it using Procreate. Just got Procreate, love it. Was like having a super fun time tracing stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna take two Cupid dolls and like angle them and just draw them as us. And they ended up with a giant hog body.
Yeah, it was odd. Just oddly large.
Jenna liked it.
It was cute, but I'm glad Kylie came in a little bit.
Thank
Like,
you,
the faces
Kylie.
were very cute. Once you said hog body, I was like, well, yeah, you're not lying.
Not seeing the hog body now.
It was very large.
So yeah, Kylie came in and rescued us, and we're still working on getting that printed. It's a little bit more complicated because it's got so many colors.
Yeah.
It's like a more involved print than we've ever done. We'll talk to you guys next week.
See ya. I don't know.